Not sure.
How's it? English, welcome
Hag.
to Goose Max Hawaii, the channel. Okay, try to be quick, I guess. It's Tuesday, January 14th. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's Toastmaster for me, so I have to give a speech. I'm going to do it on the planets aligning.
Eldest.
And I'm not prepared. So much stuff's going on. Little vlog, little news.
Shovel.
It's Tuesday. It's raining out. That's just the half of it. The people that got killed in the fireworks disaster here on New Year's Day, there's some that are still on the mainland that are severely going under treatment. So far, 4 have died from that one explosion, and those people might live. So there's that type of thing where they're cause and effect type of thing. Because of that, there's a big focus awareness on that fireworks thing, as if to say, just do something about making them a little bit it's safer or whatever. So it's still big talk on that, the fireworks stuff. And also the other cause and effect thing is that in February there's going to be Chinese New Year. More fireworks. So there's that little bit going on in Hawaii still. Most of this news, gosh.
It's hiding.
I got appointments coming up. Well, I have to give my sister a ride in the morning. There's stuff that's going to interrupt my little morning thing, and it's also birthday week too, so it's going to be kind of weirding. So anyhow, there's that. Now the national news. Now, oh boy, yeah. One is Satan Satan elect. God. The one is we got gosh, it's just so mind-boggling. I'm like kind of burnt on some of this stuff.
Jerry.
What they say they're gonna do and how it's being spin doctored the other way around is just freaking mind-boggling. So there's that. Okay, let me get down to the nitty-gritty of this one. The confirmation of Trump's selected appointees. So he's got these nominations that need to go through committee approval. And the committee approval, they call it advising consent. Like they're going to give the consent or not give the consent and advise somebody else. That sort of thing. So it's kind of like the approval vetting of these nominations. Now, of course, we got 17,000 doctors against the nomination for Secretary of Health.
Give it back.
Who's against vaccines. RFK Jr. with the worm.
Not even close.
The worm brain. There's our person from Honolulu, Kamala Harris, excuse me. Gabbard. I got Kamala Harris's name in my mind. It's what's her first name? I can't think of her first name. Gabbard is her last name. Yeah. So she's like a no-go. People in Hawaii don't like her. There's just like the people over there don't like her either. But what's really stand out is Hegseth, and I just was watching some of its Hegseth committee vetting. So they're asking him a bunch of. This is Hegseth, the guy that was on Fox News on the weekends. He has like the drinking thing problem, and it might have allegedly.
Not even close.
inappropriately assaulted women. So there's these things about him that they're going, hey, what? How do you? And he's not even qualified, even if he didn't have those things that he did wrong. So they're asking him questions. Now, there's obviously a split in this committee because some of them, one of them, a committee member from Honolulu, Maisie Hirono was there just grilling them with questions. And the questions came about like, if you sexually assaulted a woman, if someone, right, made it like a someone, if someone assaulted a woman, would that disqualify them? If someone drinking on the job, would that disqualify them? If this, would it disqualify them, is the end tagline. So here he is saying he's thinking he's got to squirm out of being like accused of, because he was caught drinking on like the Fox News thing and all these other things, just outrageous drink stories, right? So,
I'm listening.
But he's got that, and he's asked, would that disqualify someone from Secretary of Defense, right? And so he instantly is like going, all those things are just allegations. They're just false allegations. And and then there's like, he was married, and then he, inappropriately assaulted these other women. And they asked, would someone who, and then, so basically, he's approaching it like, you're accusing me. And they're going, no, we're just saying, I can't have to answer these false allegations or these scenarios. And at one point, he says, well, I did until I found, he was found to have done these things. I did in the past until I was saved by Jesus Christ, who, my Lord and Savior, who saved me. That's fine, but did you do those things is a court question, but they're asking, if someone does those things, would it disqualify them? And he's just going off like, I was saved by Jesus, so, and all that's been washed away by the sanctity of grace. And but he would never answer, if Trump ordered you to shoot the protesters, would you shoot the protesters?
Acquaintance.
So he's asked, if Trump ordered you, would you follow his orders? He never denied. He never said he would, but he never said he wouldn't. So he's never saying it's like, and then Hirono's like going, I don't see this guy's qualified. And then he tries to answer, and he's like, Hegseth, that wasn't a question. And then this other senator chimes in and says, I just want to make sure one thing, that you said that Jesus saved your life. That's the most unwoke thing. I applaud you, sir. I applaud you that you had the freedom of belief. So, because he professed Jesus Christ's name, the senator
I lived here.
is just applauding this guy. That's the biggest thing, and more people should be like, dude, just any prison. You get some prison, and the criminal comes in, and they're caught, and they're in prison, and they got the prison Bible, and they're saved. And they're Bible thumping, and they're going like, Jesus is my savior. And they're already convicted in prison. So this is not a new phenomenon, nor is it qualifying to be Secretary of Defense. So that's it. I'm just gonna go right to the news. Let's make it shorter than it should. Okay. A Hawaiian Electric Company submits to the wildfire safety plan. See, the other thing is the Los Angeles wildfires. I was like, it goes without saying, no wonder that was in my brain. It's there. The winds are picking up 60, 70 mile an hour, so it could get worse instead of better. So that's like oh my gosh, after a whole week of being burnt, this is like way, way tragic. Now, yeah, that's another thing. Fireworks and Lahaina fire. This is major. So, yeah, and everyone's trying to scam off this. And even politicians are trying to make it like, it's the Democrats' fault. The wildfire's not the Democrats' fault. But they're pulling stuff like that because they want to take out that Republican governor who's a Democrat. They want to get rid of Republicans. There isn't a tragedy to do that. So, yeah, it's a shame. LA braces for explosive fire growth because of the wind. Just like Lahaina, big wind. And then they're questioning, where did the wind come from? What are you talking about? So in sports, this guy, he's great because his name's Tiger. Get him, Tiger. He's a wrestler, I think. Yeah. What else is going on here? Is there football? No, it's just this guy wrestling. Okay. What weight class? 144 pounds. Okay, never mind. Back in the day, 1965, when you want to relax, just go out there and check out the big vacant lot. What are they going to build here? The new University of Hawaii student parking lot. It's what the Board of Regents merged for semester corner of Dole and East-West Street. Dole and East-West Road? Accommodate 600 cars. Because this is behind the university. Oh, that's the parking lot. Oh my gosh. This parking lot is huge. There's like university. No. Anyways, never mind.
I'm not sure how.
I'm not sure how either. What the heck happened? Palisades origin site holds conflicting clues. So they're looking, Palisades, that area is gone, as you can see. And they're thinking that it has the origin. So they're going to fight over who did that. I'll bet you it'll be electric companies. High winds, electric companies. Political cartoon.
She's majoring in free marketing.
Girl Scout cookies.
They're free.
She's majoring in free marketing. There are no tariffs on these cookies.
Wrong.
Oh, I guess. Okay, just do one here. This looks good.
Second Trump presidency's nightmare come true.
In the depths of my nightmare, I awoke only to find myself trapped in a chilling reality. Donald Trump had won the election, and his inauguration loomed ominously on January 20th. The air was thick with tension as he pardoned the January 6th rioters. I felt a wave of despair wash over me when I learned that he had pulled the America out of the Paris Agreement, dismissing climate change as a hoax. The Republicans became a rubber stamp for Trump's every whim, their unity a terrifying force. All the criminal cases against him faded into oblivion, overshadowed by the chaos that ensued. As I navigated this dystopian landscape, angry MAGA supporters surrounded me, hurling insults and threats. Freedom of speech had become a distant memory, leaving me feeling isolated and powerless. I'm telling you right now, powerless in a world gone mad. I jolted awake, heart racing, grateful it was just a dream. Or was it? Robert Wolliver Kaneohe. Oh, thank you, Robert, for contributing that and bringing your nightmare to life in our waking dream. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's pretty much, it's unfolding that way, that the MAGA core within the Republican fractured party has become emboldened. The oligarchy cabinet stuff is being confirmed as we speak, and Trump is already starting on things that are just like magnitude of this is just wrong, and it's gonna be problematic from the get-go. Day one. So yeah, it's easy to feel dark, but don't feel dark. There's lots of people behind, a lot of federal judges and stuff like that, and I haven't even covered some of his court thingies. But I don't know. The Jack Smith prosecutor who resigned made a report which was trying to be blocked, but there's two parts to that report. One part is still ongoing, so they can't release it, but the first part has been released, and it shows all the things of January 6th that was investigated by the special prosecutor Jack Smith.
All right.
Everything's outlined in this big report. It's come out like as of like yesterday, today, and it has everything that Trump's responsible for January 6th, all in black and white for the public to see. So there's gonna be an amazing that, but is anything gonna come from it? They're just gonna go, what's wrong? This guy's now leader. Anyways, have a nice day. It's Tuesday. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it's Tuesday. There's still more to the week, I think. Oh no. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's right. Aloha to you. Aloha.